capture the spawn point.
And here we are, officially on now with Dan Wynot's competitive player, one of our best here. I am Guzru. I am your host today. Here we are, officially on now with... How you doing, Dan?
I'm pretty good.
How's the match going?
Pretty wide. Can't see anything in this map.
Good, good, I like that.
And YP just got me.
YP and his snipers, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, mate, I saw you have some pals here in the game, and it's been a while since you've been there. I know you're playing some more of your RPGs and all, but you saw the competitive scene coming back to the game. What do you feel about that? You feel eager to come back and have some competitive playing here?
Yeah, I think I can do that one day, maybe.
Good, good. I hope I can see you there, for sure. And tell me, how long have you been playing FPS today?
Oh, I pretty much started when I was 5 or 6 years old. All the way back to Delta Force Lane Warrior. Around that time, I started playing.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a very quite lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just every game since then.
Yeah, I hope you guys are not getting lost in all the YTs we have, because the transmission is not that great. But yeah, you know, snow is a good way to camouflage.
Is there lots of pics?
Yeah, we're having some loss of screen quality, but don't worry about that. Tell me, and for the time of you being here in TFE, what was the main game that you believe that brought you here? What is the game you played before TFE that made you want to be here?
Ooh. I actually mostly started playing because of my dad. We used to play the old game, Team Zip or something.
Oh,
and then he showed me the game, so I had to try it out.
Oh, I see. And you have any experience with DF games? Which ones of them you have played?
Which all FPS games I've played?
I mean, about the Delta Force games. You had any experience with that?
Yeah, I pretty much mostly played the old ones before this.
Good. I see you're trying to take the zone, maybe. Is it?
Yeah, but it's only YP it's on right now.
Yeah, definitely IP can be a pain when he's with his sniper. It can just break our game.
Oh yeah. It's hard to find him in this map.
Look at this shot, man. Look at this shot. That was a big one.
But yeah, it's pretty hard to see in this map right now.
It sure is, it sure is. It's a map that's not easy to have a good view. And in the early games, what was your nickname back there?
Or back in the day, when I started playing, my nickname was Dragon. Because I really liked dragons back in the day, but that's what my nickname was in the beginning. And then I changed it later to why not.
And that's why you have the dragon in your insignia today.
Exactly, yeah.
You told me.
So that's why I'm trying to make it a dragon logo.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And tell me, you told me that your dad helped you with that, right? Your tag.
Yeah. He made the one logo I used today, yes.
It's pretty much awesome, man. You can see now that he's gonna play outside the zone. He's hunting some sniper, maybe. No, he's not hunting. He's killing some snipers. There you go.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here comes IP.
Oh, YP is on the gun now. Someone clipped that. That's the first. I just got YP again.
Beautiful.
After spawning on C.
Very good one again.
Oh, still spawn on more. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a better map after this one.
Oh, that's a good call for a question. How do you feel about the maps with snow? People say that all this white gives big trouble in playing, in being tactical. It's not a map that you guys are used to.
I think it's quite big, this map. I can see if I can show you if I'm not dying. Because you can run pretty far away. And you can just... All this on top of this hill, you can look over the whole map. Like, I think it's pretty good control point for a sniper. To catch everything.
Nice, I see. Yeah, it's a map that is being hard for us to get used to. It's a whole different experience, and as we can see, now we have then why not trying to make some camping outside the zone, completely outside the game, to be honest, in a hill, and he just killed this guy. Jesus. So the thing I believe the people are most eager to find out about you is about your skills. So let's talk a little bit about it. I'm tired about knowing that you like the MK18 already, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much the only weapon I like to use. I really don't like the typical M4 everyone is using. So yeah, the MK18 is pretty much my main weapon. Even though sometimes I miss some plays.
Good shot, mate.
Oh, I'm pretty much dead. Oh, we got each other.
1 minute left.
So what do you think? About the M4, you think it's the easiest weapon to start by? The people who want to join TFE should start with M4 and get used to the game?
Yeah, the M4 is yeah by far the most easy weapon to use because of the ACOG scope. It's so clear. It's only a red dot, so it's much easier than with the MK18. I used to play with the M4 at the beginning, but I didn't like the recoil when you shoot with it. But I didn't like the scope on the MK18 at first. It took me a long time to get used to the big red dot scope.
Yeah, I believe it's just like Nazgo just said in the live stream. The bullet drop seems a little off when you're playing with M4, right?
Sorry, what? What did you say?
Nazgo just commented that the M4 has a bullet drop that is very tight. It's not kind of...
The bullet drop off.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's it must be better on the M4, right? I'm actually not sure how the bullet drop is compared to the MK18. I just like it feels fast to shoot with the MK18.
Faster, oh.
It feels faster when you shoot. And the bullet drop ain't that... The recoil, I mean, it's not that punch back. I mean, it feels easier to hold it down and keep a steady shot.
I see. So we can conclude that people should start with M4 if they are getting used to the game, right? It's a good starter weapon. And finding some uses for MK18, like the tactical aiming that can see through the smoke and all, it's a good way too, right?
What is a good way?
The MK18 can...
Yeah, the MK18.
Yeah, the aiming of the MK18, the sights, can look through the smoke. You knew that, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty much the weapon
I was pretty sure it was
now.
a bug, so I actually reported it before. I thought it was a bug.
No, I believe it's the sight itself.
Okay, I actually didn't know. I was 100% sure it was a bug, so I already reported it in. Okay, but that's good to know, actually. I learned something new. But yeah, I feel like the scope it's feel pretty big, but I think once we get used to it, it's okay.
Yeah, it has the it's too much metal in the screen.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of metal bars around.
Exactly. I already lost some shots because of the structure of the weapon, but that's the way it is, right?
Good work, team.
You need to deal with it. We don't have a choice. So I can say that your favorite class is medic, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and it's only because I can run pretty fast. Like,
I think you're just like the other one that's gonna be interviewed, Cesium. You're pretty much aggressive medic, right?
yeah, I'm always playing as aggressive if I can. That's the only thing I pretty much wants to do.
I feel like your thing when you're playing the team King of the Hill is not about being at the zone, but about keeping the zone clear. But I rarely see you spawn camping. You keep the zone clear, but you don't spawn camp.
I hear him shooting over here somewhere.
Are we back? Yes, I think we're back. Let me check it out. Yeah, we're back. So you were talking a lot about your tactics, keeping people out of the zone without being inside, but you don't use spawn camp very much. If I could judge you, if I could judge your tactics, I see that you like to gather up. You like to focus on having some places around the zone, right? And you just hold people who try to come in off.
Yeah, I always try to see if I can take the high maintenance spot.
Right, nice. And it's not an easy task, right? It's not like something you should focus right on the start of the game.
No, and especially not as a medic. The only reason I do it is because the weapon is on another class, and I really like the MK.
Good. So yeah, guys, don't try this at home if you're starting. It's a thing that I'm not able to do, you know. Trying to avoid people to get inside the zone. I'm much better sitting in the zone. Very, very, very newbie still. But as you can see, he's doing this right now. He's kind of at the zone, but he's trying to keep everyone out. He's not trying to sit there. And this aggressive behavior can cost your life if you're not used to being very quick on the drone. So if we talk about the tactics you prefer with your MK thing, that's pretty much it, right? It's kind of pushing enemies back, not trying to defend the inner circle of the zone, but the outer circle. You're always trying to push hard.
Yeah, and if there's PSP points as well, I'm trying to keep up with the team I'm trying to push it with.
I understand. So guys, I know we have some people here. Don't be shy to ask some questions. I can reroute it for him if you want. And we can see if you have any doubts or you want any hints that he can give you. Please let me know. For a moment, we're gonna watch a little bit of his gameplay. Let's see what he's made of. I don't know if you guys, the ones that are starting, the ones that are getting used to FPSs right now, if you can notice what then why not's doing, don't stay put. Never. If you stay put and you have a good player at the other team, you're done for. He'll definitely end you.
Yeah, it's always more easy to hit a standing target.
Exactly. The thing I get mistaken the most is that I stand still too much, and I always walk in a straight line. And you can confirm me, straight lines are not good for your life in this game.
No. Straight line is just, I can, stand still, shoot. But if you're running side by side, I need to move my arm or my movement. It's gonna be a lot harder for me.
And what about the flickering? The flickering of your mouse? It's not the thing that you just start doing the next day, right? It's a lot of training.
Oh yeah, this when I've tried to flick and see fast. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like you need a lot of quick reaction time. And you think you just developed that through the years? You never use any software? You just, any training software you just develop during the gameplays?
Yeah, it pretty much just gameplay. A really smart guy told me one day the most important thing when playing FPS game is to turn the mouse sensitivity down. So right now I'm playing at 400 dpi.
Oh, that's new for me, turning the DPI down. I thought that great DPI, a big DPI with lower sensibility inside the game would be the best, but As lower DPI. That's a good info. I didn't know that.
We can see right now I'm playing with. Oh, where do I find the mouse sense again? There we.
Key bindings.
So right now I'm playing at 55 and
Yes.
400 DPI.
400.
400 DPI in the Windows settings, and 55 in game.
And your
So
mouse
that's my
is,
sense.
and your mouse has how many DPI itself?
I don't know. The mouse right now is running at 400 DPI.
All right. I understand now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty heavy. That's much heavier than I ever played.
So lower sense, bigger movement with your arms, but you got a lot more control in the long run. Maybe at the beginning you feel like it's pretty rough, and of course you need a little bit of a big mouse pad.
Yes. Don't try to do this with your office mousepad if you have one, guys. Go to a gamer mousepad, for Christ's sake. Here goes. Then why not again? He's just edging the zone. He's totally edging the zone. The zone is in his back, and he's just keeping everyone out of the way. And trying to deal with IP with his MK18 from this distance.
I'm a
pretty
bullet
sure
don't
that-
hit.
There it goes. Oh, it was not IP. It's somebody
Oh,
else.
it must be RAM then. Oh, he got me.
Oh, it's RAM.
Round 2. I need a higher spot because I can't see him that well. Oh, I'll wipe you from the other side.
So tell me, you already presented us your preferable techniques with your weapon in the earlier conversation, but which kind of tactics you would suggest being a medic? You know, maybe a starter medic. What role he should play with his team for a better performance?
If he wants to win the game and actually wants to win, he should just stay around the zone where you can't get shot, like from two sides, maybe. Like right now I'm holding like one angle, and if, for example, Warrior needs help, I can always try to push out and rest him and run back again.
Yeah, and the push out, you must be very confident about your aiming, right? Because you're definitely in danger when you do that.
Yeah, unless there's... Oh, I forgot to rest him. If there's spawn armor, you can kind of rely on try to rush your teammate, and hopefully they can pick off the rest.
Right,
Maybe before you die.
right, I see. That's a rough shot, man.
Yeah, but he's fast. He's always laying down at the right moment.
Everyone in here in YouTube, in Steam page, put your bets. If he lands the shot, how much will you bet? There you go.
And if you want to play aggressive, another good tip is like... Okay, I only got 6 shot. You can insta lay down, like... It's so fast to lay down. And it completely ruins people aim most of the
Yeah.
time.
You break their aim, right? The moment they flicker at you, you just drop down. It's a good way to avoid being killed instantly, right? Oh my god, look at this handgun shot. Jesus.
He got me. I need some
Yeah.
more bullets.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. You just emptied out, dried out your MK18
Yeah, I didn't have any more bullets because let's try some sniper just for fun.
Alright.
Yeah, it's hard to get him up there, so I wasted all my bullets for him.
You feel confident with the sniper already?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with the sniper,
Yeah, nice.
especially when the new the update did so we can run and scope.
Yes.
It helped it a lot. So right now, I actually think it's quite overpowered right now.
Yeah, people are talking about lowering the damage maybe. Yeah, I heard about that.
I actually think they should fix the quick scoping method right now.
The quick scoping?
Yeah, I'm gonna show if I can get past the YP.
IP, we need to register here. You're giving then why not a hard time. There goes.
Yeah,
That's
I
landed.
got Ram. Okay, you see him, Ryan? You can do this.
Oh, this one. That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
So you
Shooting that
mean,
fast is like broken.
you
Right
mean
now.
the open aim should last longer when you're putting the snipe with the sight on your eye, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know what I want them to do, but right now it's just scope and shoot, and it's 100% accurate.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. It's a very good judging here. I like that. Come on, everyone! Everyone's so quiet. Where are your hints? Where are your ideas? Please ask him away. It's gonna be once in a lifetime that I'm going to have him interviewed. He has no time for being interviewed this much.
I can't hit a YP at all.
I can see that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. At that range, I have to kind of predict where he's trying to go. Because we're both sniping each other, so it's just who can press it faster and who can predict where we're going.
I see. Oh, please, feel free to ask questions, Demonic. Especially you. I have all the questions, but you can ask away. Don't worry. We're here to have some fun and see him playing. So, let's go to another question I have about you. Tell me a little bit about your favorite maps. Which maps goes more for your fun and more for your kind of competitive playing? Which maps makes up to your tactics?
I think Airbase is probably the most competitive map for me. Because it's the map where I know most of the good spots where I like to play. So for me, that's the best map competitively, I think. And you were asking about my least favorite map, right?
Yeah, I'm asking about your preferences on competitively speaking. Which maps are good in your tactical behavior? And you think it's Airbase, right?
Yeah, I really like Airbase. It's a pretty good map.
It became a big classic for the game, right?
Yeah, I think it was the first map, right? That came out.
Yeah, it was one of the first. Well, at least for what I know, it's one of the first, for sure.
Yeah.
Demonic is all treating me bad in the live stream. How mean of you, Demonic! That was a good one.
Good work, team. Keep the zone locked down.
I have to be fast when I'm standing with. Wait. When I'm standing full out in the open, and his like it's only his head and his upper
Yes.
body is showing. I have to try to make some shots and see if it hit.
You see, guys, that's a way to use the aiming of the sniper. I will totally tell the devs to watch out for some solution for that. That's insane. See, you see how he shoots.
Okay, it didn't shoot. Haha, did it hit now? You're talking too much, man. You're making me nervous now.
Oh,
Oh. Where is he?
so we're getting to the end of this, and I would like to ask you, what can you say about your trajectory to get your skills, to achieve your skills? It's like, you had any roadmap or something like that when you were playing and you felt like, okay, now I'm gonna be good. You're following any scripts in your game? You were focusing on any points in the early days to get you going to the competitive side?
Yeah. The most important thing I did when I was trying to get better at FPS games was really just to get a fine mouse, good mouse pad, lower sense, and try to aim high. Try to keep the aim at head level.
I heard a lot about that back in the days.
So yeah, get used to a good sense.
I see. So the thing is, if we can tell it in a very translated way, you need to struggle with your mouse with a very low sensitivity to get your skill going, right? Because with the low sensitivity, when your wrist or your arm, depending on which type of gameplay you have, you're gonna be much more precise, much more ready to action, right?
Yes, it's all about the small movements. If you can see at this mountain hill, if I have too high a DPI and I try to move my arm, and yes, you have to play with your arm and not your wrist. It's just much easier to connect the shots when you only have to move a little with the DPI. But if your DPI is pretty much really high, it's really hard. Of course, you can achieve good aim with a higher DPI. It's not like you can't, but for new players, it's just easier to learn from the start with a lower DPI. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you can be competitive with the low DPI set, or you can just use it for matters of learning, right? Of matters of, I mean, muscle memory. I believe with the low DPI and your muscle memory working on that, probably you'll be able to customize your DPI much better to your liking.
Yes.
Nice. So, after all, Demonic has a question. 2 questions for you. Very good ones. I like them. I think you'll like them too. It's like, one of the things, I'm gonna literally say what he typed. Now that the competitive scene is starting up, do you plan on playing more matches?
I am not sure about that yet. Because I actually just only played this game just for fun. I've never actually thought about playing competitively. I see myself as just a normal casual player. Who when I want to have some few matches, I play this game.
But you know that the community, besides we are very competitive, the community is having a lot of fun with the competitive side. It's like we have lots of skirmishes going, and the thing I think that Demonics want to talk about, the thing that Demonics talking about, is that the competitive side just lit up the way the games is going, because the game mode, any game modes, if you play them competitively, the experience is the whole that should be in Tip of the Spear. So you're still with your dad in the clan, right?
I'm what with my dad?
You're still with your dad in the clan, right?
Yes, yeah, he was the one who made it.
Yeah. So for me, that's me. I think you're a good competitive player. I think you have skills enough skills to have a lot of fun with skirmishes. You see, we have like CTA, Aeon, we are all just having fun. And having players like you having fun with us in the competitive matches, it's the big thing. It's the big deal, you know? It's like, it's making the game worth it. It's having real challenges. And you, guy, you need challenge. So
I
there's
think I got
another...
pretty much. There's a lot of challenge. I'm fine.
Good. But anyways, I invite you and hope to see you here in the competitive matches. I don't want you to bother on like having to schedule things a lot and having that heaviness about your clan sucks. No, forget about that. For instance, RIP is a clan that I don't mess with. Every time I see Warrior in the game, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. But it's like, and it goes to you too. Every time I see you in the game, it's like, uh-oh, I'm done. And that's why I want to see you guys competitively sane, you know. And I have another question about of Demonic. Will you just play, or will you also participate